2016 Majestic, made by Thor, Ford chassis, motor home. We're going to put in a brake controller because they don't come, this model, which is a 26A, does not come with a brake controller, but as you'll see, Ford in its wisdom did put in a wiring harness, so plug and play. Stay tuned for that one. It's not going to get done today, but I'm going to get started on it. And then, because it's 32 degrees out here, so this is parked in the sunshine. So I can just get right in here with it, shut the door behind me, and get her done. Now all we need is a brake control in this rig. It don't have one. Matter of fact, in the back where you plug things in, it don't work. And from what I have found out, the plug-in for everything is back under here. So that means all of this has got to come loose again. Which I'm not happy about that, because you know when I build something, it don't usually come back apart. Also, the CB's got to go out of there because that's where the brake controller is going to have to go. So I'm going to take all this off today and see if there is a plug-in back there on this E350 Ford motorhome made by Majestic. They say it is. We'll find out in just a minute. Well, first off, most of you ain't going to be messing with this stuff. This is just double-face tape and some silicone that I put on there, right there. And you won't have that to mess with because you're just going to have an empty, or have this thing here in. I haven't figured out how to pull that out yet. But I'm cleaning this up. I don't know if I'll even put that back up on there. I might find another spot for it because it was kind of in the way of stuff. But here's the tools I'm going to use. I got one of these little things. This should just clip right under there and then pull this out. I'm going to give that a try with both hands, but that should do that. I'm going to clean this up more. It's coming off pretty easy, which is good. And it'll look just like new when I'm done with it. But I'm going to see if I can get this tool under here and pop that out of there. Then we'll see what's behind there. I'll tell you what, that thing wasn't as easy coming out as one would think. But I think this is the plug-in we're looking for. That blue wire is the one that runs your brakes on your trailer. Don't worry, I'll throw these photos on at the end also. And now that we got something to tow with this thing with brakes, we got to have that hooked up. So what we got to do is unhook this, take a good picture of it, and then see if I can find a adapter that plugs into here. And then we'll also come down and it will plug into the new controller, which will go right here. And that is either going out of here or it's definitely not going to be there. So I'm going to unplug that. I'm going to get me a good picture of that. And then we'll start looking for parts for that. This is October. I don't know when we'll get back to this. Probably not till December because I've got other projects going on. So, but the next clip you'll see will probably be then. Hang in there. Wait a minute. I want to show you what that looks like first. So this ain't the end of the video. Don't hang up. Don't go away. I'm back. Hang on. Fast. All right. This is what the plug-in is going to look like. That is what I'm going to need. I'm going to need a female. That is a male because the male sticks inside the female when you're doing wiring for anything. Now, so, and that's not even plugged in anything. It's just sitting in there. So we pulled her out. And now, like I said, find the adapter. The reason why this is up here is because on the Fords, this right here is where you got your controller. And I might go with that Ford controller, but I think I got to buy a whole new one of them because a whole new faceplate or something, because that ain't gonna, you know, that's dead end. That's nothing. So anyway, we got to look for a controller anyway, but we now know what that looks like. And right there it is, guys. One guy I followed, And to find out that this was up here, very informational, but he didn't really show you this right here. And I want to show you that because that's what you're going to need. And this has got all the wires you need here to your brakes, your lights, everything. So once you plug in your adapter or your controller of whatever breed you want to use, yep, that's should work without doing any other wiring. I'm hoping. Okay, now then, the next clip will be after I've got stuff. But this was adventurous, wasn't it? Next clip. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, gonna open this thing up. I already slid it open. But this is the brake controller that I chose, and the reason why I chose this one, two reasons. Main reason was it was cheaper than the other one, and the second reason is it has this adapter that should just plug right into the other deal. This plugs into that, and that plugs into the RV, and then you're done. So let's open this up and see what she looks like. I think it's pretty simple. Yeah. I got a knife. Oh, it pops open. Now I don't really think you need a real fancy one. I mean, there's your mount. Here's your instructions. Don't need them. Pretty simple. You plug it in and it works. But there it is, right there. And that's what it is, right there. And it's simple. You got your speed of how fast the thing will, when you hit the brake, how fast it'll apply it. Then you got this one here. This is your speed, up and back. This one here, well, how much pressure you want to go. Maybe I can show you that later. This one here, that's when you hit the brake pedal. Right there. You hit the brake pedal, that's when them two start working there. But here, you can also take this, and if you're going down the road and you just want to put a little brake pressure on, like if your trailer's doing this, whopping around back here, hit a little brake pressure to it, and then that'll help straighten her out a little bit. So anyway, that's what this is. I think it was 68 bucks or something. And for some odd reason, it got canceled. They said I canceled it. I did not cancel it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this up and give it a test, and then we'll go from there. I've got to get the wife out here to do that part. But I'm going to give it a test, put it in. It's colder. It's cold out today. So I don't know if I can get her out of the house, but we'll try. So there it is, unboxed, made by Curt, and I think it's going to work dandy. I don't need nothing fancy, just for the tow dolly mainly, and that'll work. And some of them you have to put like they got to be level this way and all that. This one you just slap it in there and it's done. I want it simple. The others may work better, but anyway. Got this off of Amazon, you know, the old jungle place. So I'm going to go check that out. So hang in here and we'll see what happens. Well, guys, I'm back in the house, as you can see. This unit did not work for me. Matter of fact, it had reviews on it. Some of them worked, some of them didn't. I took a chance, and it didn't work for me. But I can return it. That's the good thing about the old jungle place. You get something you don't like, it don't work, you just return it. So that's what we're doing, returning that one. And I got another one coming, and hopefully it works better. It says it is exactly for our motorhome. Time will tell. Stay tuned. It'll be the very next clip. This one's going back home. Well, we're back at it, fellas. Let me turn a light on. Let me turn a light on. Yeah, I'm in the office, and you can hear me rolling around on the chair. Well, we got more parts. This is supposedly the one we need. This is the adapter. Yes, it is. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? What's that all about? Either it is or it ain't. Anyway, it ain't. I don't care. Hermetically sealed, whatever. All right. What we got here is the new one for the new controller. Okay. I'm going to go put this in there. You'll see it in the next clip. Hang it down, get it ready. It's going to be another week, I think. No, the end of this week, Thursday. Today's Monday. They changed the date on my delivery for the controller that I ordered. And it's going to get here earlier, which is okay with me. But here you go. Yeah. We're going to go stick this in there. And this plugs in, as you can see. That'll plug right into the Ford one. This is for the E 350 Ford, what do they call it, Transient or something, body style, for the motorhome. So we're going to plug that in and we're going to stick that in there right now. And then I'll go ahead and hang this down, get it all hung on, you'll see that. And yeah, it just told me I got a shipment. Duh. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Let's see if they got the instructions to show you where it's at. No, they don't. They're all different in different spots, and that's what they should have told you. They didn't. That's why I'm making the video. So let's go put this in there and stretch it down to where it goes. Hang in here, boys and girls. Here we go. Looks like it'll work. This is for the REESE. I like REESE products. Okay, there we go. I'm going to give you the this right here. If you need to pause it right now and check that out, you can scan it. And if you need one for yours, for the, like I said, the REESE controller, there's the information. I think you can see it all. Yeah, hopefully it ain't backwards. Is it backwards? I don't know. Shouldn't be. Okay, there we go. There's all your information. Now, let's get out to the RV. Okay, well, here we are. We're in the RV now. You remember that piece right there. Well, that piece right there, ouch. Oh, that's going to be tight. I'm going to skin myself up on that, I know I am. Anyway, we're going to take this piece right here, and it should plug in to this piece right here. Let's see. It clicked. And I guess you got these little push things right here. You can, if you need to undo it. But she did it. And what I want to make sure is the blue wire is the blue wire. And what else we got here? We got all the wires are going right. So that's good. Now then, what we're going to do is going to run this down through the dash. And I'll tuck this in. Run this down through the dash. Down here. I'll move the camera down and you can see where that's going to come out at. Well, as you guys can see, the CB radio that I had here is not here. It's gone. Now then, this part here is really easy to take off. It just got these little clip-ins that clip out. Can you see that okay? See them little clips? I put a little white grease on things like that, and it makes things not break. So what I got to do now, you see my wiring mess down there, what I got to do is run this down through there, down to there. And I don't think you need to watch that, because that's going to be a pain in the bottom. Here's you a little trick to run a wire. You see that wire right there? That's the other end of it. Now what I'm going to do is just take this and hook that right in there, like so. And pull her right down through there. Let's hope that works. My golly, it worked. See, right there. Pulled her right through. Now then we'll just tuck them wires back in there, like so. And I'm going to get these wires stuck up to where they go, and I'll show you that. Then we just wait for the controller. It'll be here in 3 days, I think. We'll see. There it is, guys. She's installed. Get this so I can see what I'm looking at. Now then, the controller has a pigtail on it also. So when it gets here, we're going to bolt it down up to here. Right where I had the other thing bolted, the CB. We'll bolt it there. We'll plug it in there, and it should work. They call it a plug and play. Let's hope. Next scene, we'll have that thing, and I'll give you a little review on it also. Well, we got it, guys. This is the one that's supposed to be plug and play, fits right in there. And it is 40 degrees out right now with a wind chill factor. I don't know how cold, but we still have a fly. Believe it or not. Anyway, here it is. It's a REESE Towpower. And it's got power, I guess. I don't know. But let me show you what it is. It already came halfway open. It come undone. Screws here. We got your screws. This tells all about it. Right there. It'll go 2, 4, or 6 axle brake system. Whoop, whoop. For 12-volt systems. What else we got here? We got instructions, which if it's plug and play, what do you need them for? Seems like you just plug it in and play it. This will go under the dash. You know where that's going to go. I guess it just takes screws. You just take the screws in the side there. Same ones that go up here. So that's what we'll do. That's all it takes, and all this takes. Plug it into the other one we got under there already, I guess. Just plug it in. But let me describe a little bit about it right here. Okay, what you got here, I guess I could look at the constructions and tell you right off the bat, but I don't need to because I already know. Okay, this sync is how fast it sync when you push the pedal, how fast this reacts to it. See, told you, we got a fly at this cold. I don't know, it's Idaho. If you've ever been to Idaho, and when you get here, you're gonna go, why do you have so many flies? That'll be your first question to me. Anyway, so this one is how fast it will react to your pedal. You can set it up or down. We'll set it in the middle, and then we got to test it. Then with this one here is for your gain. How fast, how much power you want it to go. This you'll have to adjust a lot because it depends a whole lot on what you're pulling, how much brake you need. When I'm pulling that little dolly with nothing on it, I'm barely going to need any brakes because it'll lock it up. So this will be adjusted constantly. I think once you get this pretty much set, it's gonna be pretty much set. But we're gonna go out there and stick that on there right now, plug it in, and see how it works. Then we'll set it up. Set them both to medium. I think this one goes to 9. I think I don't recall, but I'll set it in the middle, like 5 and 5. It'll read right here. You'll see that hopefully soon. But we can't test it because I'm not driving it anywhere. We don't have nothing really to hook onto it but the dolly at this point. This will work if we get a tow vehicle with a tow bar, or if I tow somebody's trailer with brakes, or if I just tow my little dolly with a car on it or without. This is what I needed to control everything. Remember I told you about the colors on the last one. So I've rambled on enough. Let's go do it. Oh, hey, wait a minute. It's got, I just noticed something, man. Ooh, she has a plastic guard. Okay, that's that. Let's go put it in, shall we? REESE. Model 85011. 1. Did I say that right? 8507111. Okay, that's what model this is. Let's go put it in. Okay. Well, here we are. And we got this right here. And we're going to mount this right here. Man, that is small compared to the other ones I've ever had. But here's the problem I see is putting how do you get to each side of that thing to put them in? We'll have to figure that one out. I'm going to put that right there if I can. Let's get the... Well, let's plug it in first, see if the dang thing even works. Plug and play, they say. Blue, 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 blue. Well, not doing anything. Ah, it's got power. The little knob comes on. So let's see if we can set it without the key on. Yeah, there we go. You see that, guys? There you go. You see that? That's how you set it. Now we're going to set this at 5. And we're going to, that's your gain. That's how powerful it's going to be. I'll have to adjust this. Now we're going to take this and we're going to set this one at, let's see how far it goes. It goes to 9. So let's set this one at 5 also. 5 and 5. And it's working. Plug and play. Pretty simple, huh? Now then, let's see if we can just mount that in there. Man, that'd be easy to mount. It's going to be easy to mount anywhere. And then I can see it right there sitting in the old rig. Oh boy. Okay, let's get her mounted up in there. Okie dokie, we got that. We got a screw and we got this. Let's see where she's gonna fit. I know it ain't gonna. I'm gonna put it right there. I don't think that could be any better. Let's put, I got a hole there already. If it ain't too big, if it's too big, I'll go get the other screw. But I think that'll fit. Everything I have has a dead battery. Well, all my Camrys were dead. All right, that dog didn't hunt, did it, guys? It didn't hunt. All right, this one will, old Bertha here, Big Bertha will get her. Okay, let's get this lined up to where I want it now. Right about there, I think. All right, I grab another screw. See, this one was dead. The one I was shooting at the beginning of this died on me. And you know whose fault it was? Yeah, mine. You know why? Because my charging strip was not plugged in. So, let me get this, make sure this is where I want it. Okay. That's perfect right there. So let's put the other screw in there. And it. There we go. If I need to, I can slide that around. All right, that's done. Now we got to take some screws and put them in each side of this to hold the unit. We'll just tuck that right back in there like that. And we're going to put that one in there like that. Oh, touchy little sucker, isn't it? An angle that's kind of hard to get to. Come on. Come on, puppy dog. Get in there. Okay. Let's get the other one started on this side. Alrighty. There we are. That's how easy it is with the tool. very uncomfortable in here. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to see that grate right there. See that grate right there. There we go. Whoop, set it back to 0. All right, let's set it back to 5 again. As we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5 even. And then let's go on this and make sure it's still 5. Yep. Gonna go 5, 0 on that one. Okay, that's all there is to it. Hopefully I got it for you. That's it. What else can I show you? It works. Now I'm going to tuck this back up in here like so. Got me a wire tie. I can tie that up and out of the way. But that's just the way I want it. So that's it. Now I hit the brake. Maybe I gotta have the key on. But she's coming on because the little red light's coming on. But with no trailer, it won't read it. That's all we need to do though. I like it. Nice size, nice and small. One thing I ain't gonna like is probably where I put it, because the keys are probably gonna be banging on it going down the road. Let's see. Oh no, they'll miss it. Barely, but they do. Okay. That's a good one. Call that done. We'll adjust it when we get the brakes on, which I don't know when that'll be. I'll probably mention it in another video. But that's it for now.